It's because he's a Twitter gooner. It's because he's a Twitter gooner. That's why. He's a serial cheater. Was the dick that good?
Can't wait to grill my sausage to it later, whatever she sent. To which she would reply with,
Gang, they're those are Twitter demons. You don't know them.
Alright. Sykkuno has been exposed. I don't know what he's been doing. Apparently he's been cheating on bear girls. I guess he's just like that. I didn't really watch Sykkuno myself, but hey, it be those pretty boy Asian boys. I'm just saying. It be them.
You can't generalize though.
Yeah, not
It'd be
all
everybody
of them.
low key.
It be everybody. Like this generation's low key cooked. Like if you got people.
my girlfriend of 4 years has recently become obsessed with a male streamer and I feel really uncomfortable about it. This was a post made on the subreddit r/relationship advice around the end of 2020. What was particularly shocking here is that barely just a few days after making that initial post, he'd end up breaking up with his girlfriend.
Musa, if your girl, if she like, oh, I've been watching this streamer, he just so fine, how you reacting?
If it's Sykkuno, like, if it's Sykkuno, I'm not thinking anything of it respectfully. No shade though, but like, I just think maybe she just likes him. But to break up with your girlfriend over that, it must be an obsession.
Like,
And it has. I feel like it has nothing to do with Sykkuno at that point. I feel like it has something to do with her, and she's obsessing over someone that she doesn't know. You know?
True. But Loki, back when everybody was on Duke Dennis, that was trouble. I can't lie.
That's the same thing, I think.
Yeah. Cause like these streamers, like they will go and take your girl if they can. Not gonna lie.
I don't think, bro, that ass. If you lose your girl to a streamer, that's your fault. That is your fault.
You're right.
Her obsession with that streamer was that irrational. And during that time, she wasn't the only one who might have felt this way. That's because the male streamer in question here was none other than Sykkuno, a name and face that had become a core memory of the COVID-19 pandemic, more specifically when everyone was locked up in their homes. In the span of less than a year, he would go from having 1,000 average viewers on Twitch to 50,000, even having a stream where he peaked at over 100,000 concurrent viewers.
50K?
What he'd be most known for was his gameplay of Among Us with his friends, who happened to be very big
that's when I started hearing about Sykkuno.
Not only would he get tens of thousands of concurrent viewers on Twitch, but he would get millions upon millions of views on his YouTube channel as well. And while his rise to fame is definitely incredibly impressive, what was truly unparalleled here is his extremely high ratio of female viewers, confirmed to having been higher than any of his other content creator friends. His handsome look, his anime sounding voice, and his witty jokes made women
His joke, he was low-key
rabid.
boring
In
though.
fact,
His
there was
jokes
also
weren't
a
even
joke
all
that he
that.
would turn
No,
male
I think
fans gay.
it's not even
But what
about
made
him
really
being
desirable
boring,
is just
quote-unquote.
how
It's the
socially
thing, like-
awkward he was.
Okay, pause real
He was
quick.
innocent and an
You know, so you have quarantine, right? And then you have like people who are indoors all day. They want to find something to do, and then you got Sykkuno who's on stream playing what's called what I think it was Among Us.
Yeah.
Right. So you bring in all these people because Among Us was like popular. You bring in all these people, different types of people. Some of them might actually be like insane, and you know how they talk about his anime voice.
Yeah.
I feel like that might be a fantasy to some people, like a personified anime character.
Right.
You know, like look at if you just look at him, you wouldn't. He doesn't. Okay, I'm not gonna be rude, but he doesn't look like somebody regular.
Like
If that makes sense, like his hairstyle, and then you have his voice on top of that. And then he has like a shy kind of. I feel like that's what people like about him.
But even then, I swear, I would peep how like he would fake it a little bit. He would be like,
I don't think he's faking.
I don't know. To me, it seemed like fake. He'd be like, I don't know, guys. Like he would stutter, like that shy guy act. I don't know.
I think no, because he's been like that for years. Though sometimes I saw him like when I used to watch OTV. I think in 2021, back in the day, and he's just always been like that. I don't know if it's like Extra Emily. People say her personality is fake, but you don't even know if it is.
That's true. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. But damn, bro. This is
Searing
okay.
Ray, he was a boy failure that needed a woman to fix him. In a nutshell, he was this picture, almost allergic to other women. He just couldn't handle anything romantic. He would get too flustered. This made many of his fans want to be the one to finally fix him. But make no mistake here, this was all a perfectly crafted image that he had made for himself. He wanted you to think that he was innocent, naive, a boy failure, someone who's inexperienced in relationships and would never hurt a fly. Because in reality, behind this mirage, this illusion, there was a master manipulator, a serial cheater, and a predator. Someone who would make it a point for many years to target smaller content creators, take full advantage of the fact that he was one of the most desirable men in the streaming world, all while making it seem like he had no experience with women and that it just might be romantic. They just might be that special someone who can fix him. What he would somehow forget to tell them, though, is that he had been in a monogamous relationship since 2021. But you don't have to take my word for it, because he admits to everything in a recorded voice call with the victim herself. And on top of that, that same victim who goes by the name of Hemamal VT would choose to write a Google Doc that shows the entire timeline, her and Sykkuno's DMs together.
But if people start making a Google Doc, it's over.
Slept with Sykkuno while being totally oblivious to the fact
Aiden,
that he has been in a relationship since 2021. This might be one of the most impactful and longest running lies in content creation history. I want to thank the two victims in question for trusting me with this very heavy topic and for allowing me to make the first comprehensive video on it. So without further ado, let's get right into this mess. Alright, so first off, who the hell is Sykkuno? Well, before starting his streaming career, he actually used to be a software engineer working in the Bay Area of California. His monotonous office life would change forever though when he would meet Lily Pichu, a well-known content creator who actually started making content as far back as 2012. However, when they met, she was far from being the very well-known content creator that we know today. It was back during the Season 3 World Championship for League of Legends during the year of 2013, so barely a year into her content creator journey. Sykkuno would be aware of her content. He'd reach out to her and would want to meet her, seeing that they're both at the same place. Lily Pichu agreed, thinking, oh, am I about to meet a fan? That's awesome. She'd be absolutely shocked when that fan would show up with a massive bouquet of flowers. As she was about to thank him, he would run away back to his cousins. According to him, these were his only friends at the time. He was that lonely. He was simply too embarrassed to interact with her further. This interaction left a good impression on Lily Pichu, and they kept in touch for years to come. In fact, as she would start her streaming journey, she played with her friends, and one of the...
I'm not gonna lie, if I'm Lily and there's a fan that brings me flowers, right, and you keep in touch with that person, holy, I feel like that's pro-social. Also, look at your OBS real quick. Put your camera layer on top of the chat layer. Gang, are you a noob? No shade. Your chat's going into your like camera. Okay, so you see where it says chat. Put no, not like that. Like the chat, like the chat text. You see the text. Drag it down underneath display. No, not just drag it to the bottom. No, not to the bottom. Underneath cam. Drag it underneath cam. Okay. All right. And then move it back where it was so that it kind of goes behind your camera when it goes up. No, like where you, on your screen, gang. Yeah, there. Move it. You can move it up, yeah.
Okay. W mods, bro. W mods.
Like
W mods.
You gotta piss me off. Like, press play, bro.
Those friends would be Sykkuno. Her viewers would start to express interest in him, especially seeing that his voice sounded like an anime character. There was genuine demand in her community to know what he looked like. What they didn't know, though, was that Lily Pichu had already shown him. He was there with her when she went to Summoners Con 2015.
Yo, you can't
and he was right there with her in her vlog. But most of her community were simply not aware of this. So seeing that there was growing demand to see what he looked like, they decided to do a face reveal live on Lily Pichu's stream around the year of 2019.
Okay.
You're such a... Oh, okay, here we go.
Oh shit, did I ban swearing in my chat?
Braver than I thought.
I look, you gotta
only because you're
allow swearing in my chat.
Alright, I'm ending stream.
And as you can see, the chat was definitely not disappointed. In fact, Lily Pichu had such an impact on Sykkuno that she would be, well, the main reason why he would start streaming. And you can hear him say that himself.
So what convinced you to start
Well-
streaming?
Oh, Lily, actually.
And speaking of streaming, he would start doing so shortly after revealing his face on Lily Pichu's stream. He'd start in the beginning of 2019 with barely under 100 viewers, but as the months would go by, he would start to get very rapid growth.
He was your
He would
crush
really
back
start
in the
putting in
day.
serious hours by August 2019, and within just 1 year, by
You're
August
unreal, Aiden.
2020, he'd be sitting at 8,000
What you
average
mean?
viewers, reaching a
Grown
peak of
man saying-
15,000. But how? Why? Well,
They don't know
that.
he would continue playing
They
with Lily
don't know
Pichu.
that,
And
though.
seeing that Lily Pichu has a lot of big
That's what's
content creators that she
crazy.
calls friends, she would introduce them to Sykkuno. It turned out that this guy was very easy to talk to. He was witty, he made jokes, and the communities of the many streamers actually enjoyed his company. All of these factors combined would be the perfect catalyst for when the quarantine season of COVID-19 would arrive. He would start to play the game Among Us with some of the biggest content creators on the planet, and within just 4 months, he would go from 8,000 average viewers all the way up to 50,000 average viewers, peaking at 100,000 viewers in one stream. He was gaining 500,000 followers every single month.
Okay, but like,
In just the span of like a year and a half, he
where's
had gone
the
from being
tea?
a mid-tier streamer to one of
It's
the
the background.
biggest on the
You can skip if you
entire
want.
platform. It wasn't just Twitch though.
That's
he would be
context-
getting
context of
millions
who he
upon
is.
millions
bare
of views
context.
on his YouTube videos
We want to know the tea.
last year. She occasionally streams from time to time. This is the real
That ass has
Sykkuno.
more shit.
And now
You do
we
not
finally
reach out.
have proof. Hemamal VT, who I'll refer to as Mal from now
This
on,
guy-
is
Wait,
someone
pause,
who's been
pause,
making
pause.
content
Do you see next to unlicensed nurse bunny? Look what that says. No, other side. 20 years old. Now press play.
Alright.
for the last year. She occasionally streams from time to time, but also tends to post
What-
cosplays
wait.
on her
The hell is this? Horny Mal?
Oh, it's probably the 18 plus Twitter.
Yikes.
They have a family friendly and an 18 plus.
Twitter profile, some of them being revealing. Those revealing cosplays would catch Sykkuno's attention, and he'd follow
I'll let
her
you know
on
what it is.
Valentine's
Oh
Day
my
of
goodness.
2026. Within barely a few days, he would start talking about how they should move in together into the same house, all while having a girlfriend. When Mal would find out about the girlfriend, she would decide to write a Google document. The Google document would
Wait,
contain
I need to hear
Mal's
that one more
side of
time, Loki.
into the same house. 6. Within barely a few days, he would start talking about how they should move in together into the same house, all while having
Need
a
blood.
girlfriend. When Mal would find out about the girlfriend, she would decide to write a Google document. The Google document would contain Mal's side of the story as well as Elfie Leah's side
Okay, I'm sorry. What is with these profile pictures?
Gang, they're those are Twitter demons. You don't know them.
They're freaked.
You don't know how crazy the
Out.
Twitter demons be going, bro.
And Sykkuno's falling for two of them. Like
That's what some people like. I feel like you have not been on all sides of the internet. You're more on like TikTok and Instagram Reels. When you go to Twitter, you see the real crazy people. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
of the story. Another VTuber who, of course,
Wait. So you be on Twitter like that?
No, I have Twitter because no, I'll tell you after.
also
Hey,
posts
wait,
cosplays
no,
from
not
time
like
to time.
that.
Not interested in her to begin
Too
with.
late.
She
Too
also
late.
had no idea that Sykkuno had a girlfriend and would meet up with him during December 2025
4K,
in
that's
Paris
what
when
I'm
he would
saying.
travel for a convention.
Pause,
Unlike
bro,
Maldo,
pause,
who would
pause,
actually
pause.
end up sleeping with Sykkuno. Again,
Not like that.
completely
I have
oblivious that he
I
has
have
a girlfriend.
Twitter because of Mina, but people don't know who that is.
Okay.
They would both share their stories and the DMs with Sykkuno in the Google document. This document would be 32 pages long, and it would detail both of their experiences with Sykkuno.
I dropped my mic.
Can't wait to grill my sausage to it later, whatever she sent. To which she would reply with, you know,
Wait. You get flustered easily, but wait. Okay, let me read that. Let me read this. You read Mal. I'll read Sykkuno.
All right, bet.
You have to be in character though.
You get flustered so easily.
Okay. Read the chat, bro.
Alright. You get flustered so easily. Because I'm not. My fault. Go ahead.
You got that.
Because I'm not. I've never done like. Wait. Can this nigga type?
Never done this. I'll read it, bro.
No, it's not even L reader. He's not
I'll
typing
read it,
proper
bro.
grammar. Listen, I've never done like this kind of thing before. Lol.
And you don't like it?
Which is
Crazy because I'm older than you, but like, okay, yeah, so he does know that he's older than her. I was just trying to. How old is Sykkuno?
By the way, chat, this man is 34 as of this year.
That's crazy.
She's 20. She's in her second year of uni, probably. And then what he said, I haven't really dated much, so wait, you know what's even crazy? He's tapped in. Like he's a big streamer, right? Popular streamer like 2020. Yeah. This guy, he has all these streamer girls and like that's perfect lifestyle. Streamer, date another streamer, like realistically. And then he's going after he's going after
that's true.
20-year-old
that's true
Twitter
though.
demon.
That's true.
Like
the way everybody's coming to him, and he has a girlfriend. That's the thing. He had a girlfriend, right? Everybody's come. It's like, when does it become enough, gang?
It's greed.
This is greed.
Like,
okay, press play.
Wait. I want to keep reading. I'm gonna finish this off real quick. Which is crazy because I'm older than you, but like I haven't really dated so much. So you have me now. My XP bar is low, but I do it. I've never gone something like this before. Yes, I like it so good. I can't wait to use it later. Wait, what is he talking about? Huh?
Wait, what? Hold on. My XP bar is low. But no, I do it. What? But no, I do it.
Wait. When she replied, it said, "This is such a spicy video." What is he sending her?
No, because he was trying to talk to her low key.
Yo, was he sending nudes?
He was low key risen that. Bro, he was low key risen that. Right? So I think that's what he's talking about. And then she probably asked him like a weird question.
No, real shit, bro. What did he do? All right, let me finish reading. You know, I've kind of wondered if you ever. I kind of wonder if you ever touched yourself while watching what I sent you. So she was Twitter demon.
Oh my god.
Twitter demon. And then he's like, what? Why would you wonder that? What do you think, bro? Like, what? Well, because there's spicy pictures and videos. Of course, I wonder if you put them to use. I'll definitely put this one to use. So you've never done so before? Maybe. 34, by the way. 34, by the way. I want a yes or no.
Goodness.
Yes, of course I have. How could I not? All of this on his main.
Game is game. Ban him from the chat.
Yo.
It's unreal, bro.
No, this is not his team. Yo, this is crazy. Main Discord too, by the way. Naming everything.
I've kind of wondered if you've ever touched yourself while watching what I send you. To which he'd say, what? Why would you wonder that? She'd say, well, because they're spicy pictures and videos. Of course, I wonder if you put them to use. And then he'd say, I'll definitely put this one to use. She'd say, so you've never done so before? And then he would say, maybe in all caps with a flustered sweating emoji. This is when she'd put her foot down and say, I want a yes or no. And then he would say, yes.
She's trying to dominate him.
How could I not? Overall, these DMs were a balance of spicy and wholesome, just like what you'd expect when two people are romantically interested.
Hope you have a good rest. Oh my days.
Nah, bro.
And you don't have to send me what.
You know what I wonder? I wonder if he clears his name after this.
W follow,
man.
follow. The best.
I wonder
Yo,
if he ever goes
appreciate
live
you.
again after this. That's what I'm wondering.
Another one? Hold on, we got another one? Oh, I just realized we got 5 people in here. Oh, Aiden, appreciate.
You're a fake fan.
Hey, Laya, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right. What were you gonna say, Musa?
Aiden is a fake fan. This is our IRL friend, and he has not been following.
I'm saying, like, lock in. Lock in. All right. So, what else did he say? He said, "Oh, I hope you feel as good as you look. I know you said you weren't feeling. Wait. Wait. I hope you feel as good as you look. Yay. This guy's a freak.
You said you weren't feeling too. Oh, wait, what? Bro, this is not good English. I'm not gonna lie.
He can't type. He messed up yesterday as well.
Bro, press play. Let him read it.
Each other, saying goodnight to each other, inquiring on their health. He'd compliment her on her appearance. She'd say, I love getting compliments from you. Good morning, handsome. What are you up to? But this romantic interest wouldn't just be expressed with words. No, for Sykkuno, he'd make sure to express it financially too. This is what would lead us to the next section, titled
Nah,
Sugar
Aiden, it's
Daddy.
too late, bro.
Less
You're
than a
fake.
month later, Sykkuno would randomly ask
we
for my
gonna ruin
PayPal
this
account in
streak now?
DMs. He'd then waste no time in sending me money unprompted, something that I'd later realize was simply a behavioral pattern that he'd
He's a
employ with
trick,
women he'd
too.
express interest in. I want to reiterate that I have never asked him for his money, and he did this of his own volition. He bought me both a gym jacket, linked below, and Resident Evil 9, because I had expressed interest in that game. Here we can see 2 payments. The first one sent on the 28th of February 2026, 81 euros, and the second one being 200 euros on the 5th of March 2026. The sender was the business, Sykkuno. He'd innocently ask for a PayPal username on the 28th of February. He'd start off the conversation with, you still aren't asleep either? To which she'd say, I fell asleep, woke up again because I'm having trouble sleeping. He would then say, oh, well, good morning. And what's your PayPal so I can buy you games later? She'd say, huh? Straight to the point.
This is 2026. I just realized
To my
that.
PayPal
Yeah.
because it's my old
like
name
last
from before
month.
I rebranded. When he would send her
No,
money
it's
for a gym
February
jacket,
right now.
at some
Okay,
point she'd
now it's
say,
March.
Want me to send it back? To which he'd say, no, I wanted you to get a nice gym vest, lol. Especially because it seems like you're really passionate about working out, so I thought it'd be nice. And then you can remember me when you're wearing it. I thought it was a cute idea. She'd buy one, she'd wear it, she'd send it to him, and she'd say, I wore it with the green set.
Hold on. We gotta analyze real quick. She look Asian. She looking a little bit.
Yo,
I don't know how to zoom. Oh wait, hold on.
Because I know how much you like green. She'd also make a tweet on her account while wearing it, saying,
Asian or Hispanic? Gotta be. I'm leaning towards Asian.
bro, press play.
I'm just saying.
this gym jacket
press
is
play,
literally
bro.
so comfy. The
I'm not
muscle
a
mommy
fiend.
art
I'm
will
just
be real.
analyzing her
So up until this
race.
point, this was Mal's experience with Sykkuno. The next section is titled A Calculated Pattern of Love Bombing and Manipulation. And this is where we talk about Elphilia's side of the story. The document would say, after speaking to Elphilia a few days ago, we were able to corroborate our experiences with Sykkuno and learned that we were both victims of this. We had no idea that he was talking to both of us at the same time. Sykkuno is known to send hundreds of dollars to the girls he wants to get involved with. This screenshot is from when he took my friend Elphilia to Paris during the 2025 TFT tournament, along with sending her 500 euros to help her move into her
To
new apartment.
Paris.
You can clearly see that this was sent from his business email's PayPal account. So unlike the other image that was supplied by Mal, here we can clearly see this is Sykkuno at hotmail.com sending her all this money. A
25th,
substantial
12th,
amount, around 1,550
16th,
euros, all under his business email.
Just
Here are the
tripping.
DMs in which we can see that he offered to pay for her flight to
That's
TFT
like
Paris, as well
1.5K.
as all the food and hotel fees there, pretty much taking care of her financially during the entire trip. So this starts off as far back as April 2025, with Sykkuno telling Elphilia, I'm probably going to Paris later this year for sure. I'm not sure on TwitchCon yet. I'm afraid I don't know enough people. He'd say, you should come to Paris when I go to it. Is it close? To which she'd say, Paris is pretty easy to go to, yeah, since it's in the European Union. He'd say, you better hang out then when I go there. She'd reply with, I'll have to see because I know nothing and no one there and it's expensive. To which he would say, I'll pay for it, don't worry. She'd say, whoa, really? You do that? And then he'd say, yeah, of course. And all the food. She'd of course be ecstatic about this and say, you'd have to deal with my
Nah, it
annoying
is funny.
ass though. And he would say, but you gotta choose places to eat, like the restaurants. And she'd say, deal. One day later, he'd reiterate, "You're fine, you never have to pay for anything, don't worry, lol. How much is the flight usually from Netherlands to Paris and back?" Because she lived in the Netherlands at the time. "I think I'm going for like a TFT tournament or something like that." On the 10th of December 2025, we can see her saying, "I'm boarding now,
That might
see
be
you
the
soon,"
method.
to which he would reply with, "See you soon, you have the hotel info, right?" Since they were going to share a room. This brings us to the
Oh,
next
he could
section
probably
titled
scam bare
Elphilia's
people on Twitter.
Experience. Elphilia would talk to
For real.
Sykkuno on and off for the span of 5 years. During that time, she had
Me,
absolutely no
Lord.
idea that he had a girlfriend in the 5 years that she had known him, and on and off flirted with him. Anytime she would bring up the topic of his love life, he would give the response of playing too many games and not going out enough to meet women to date. So bear in mind, she knew him since like 2021, back when he was like the most desired man on the entirety of Twitch or the streaming space. And even with all that flirting,
was
he
him and
never
Corp's
once
husband, bro.
mentioned the relationship
Everyone,
he's been
bro.
in since 2021. So this was in the beginning of his relationship as well. So in this next set of DMs, we can see Elphilia saying, "Also, I have a question for you. Why are you single? Like, how?" To which he'd say, "Huh? That's a crazy question, lol. I think it's a combination of like playing too many games." To which she'd say, "Why crazy? Why is it a crazy question?" The guy was desired by anyone. Even after his viewership had fallen down a little bit, he could still DM anyone and get them to date him. It didn't make sense. The document would say, "Same calculated behavior and patterns, using his nerdy gamer boy facade to lure women into a false narrative." In this next set of DMs, Elphilia would be saying, "You're cute. You're this sweet to all girls, or am I just lucky?" To which he'd say, "Wah, lol, only to the ones I think are cool." So as we can see, Elphilia is just starstruck. She can't believe this. She feels so lucky that Sykkuno, the guy who's desired by everyone, is giving her attention out of
Pause,
anyone else in
pause.
the world. This is the
If you think, okay, if you are, okay, I'm not, if you're a nobody and you get a DM from a big streamer and you think you're the only one that they're talking to like that,
Yeah, no.
you have to be daft. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't lie though. Yana text me, I'm going.
Yana text you, you're going.
Yana text me,
You'll
I'm
never get
going.
that. Don't worry about it, bro. You're never getting.
Yana text me, I'm
Don't worry about
going,
that.
bro. I'm just
Don't worry
saying.
about it, bro. Don't worry
I'm
about it,
just
bro.
saying.
You're not getting that.
Like, that's not even a crazy take. I know it's not a crazy take.
It's not a crazy take because that will never happen.
Yeah.
Chop rice, bro. Chop rice.
Listen. I'm not even gonna say nothing right now.
Press play, bro.
effect he had on people, and he knew this. And just like with Mal, he would follow her personal Instagram with his official Sykkuno Instagram page. It's genuinely like a deja vu to what he did with Mal. Like, it's the same patterns. The guy had a playbook and he knew how to put it to use. The document would continue. Here is proof that Sykkuno was in Paris for the TFT event around this time too, directly from his Twitter. So here you can see this was posted around the 13th of December 2025 when he was in Paris. In this first tweet on the left, we can see him taking an image of Lily Pichu, who was also there, as well as him retweeting one of TFT's tweets saying, "Ultimate bragging rights have been secured at the TFT Paris Open." This is them announcing that Sykkuno's team had won, confirming that he was indeed there. The next page of the document would show us a set of DMs between Sykkuno and Elphilia. The date would be the 3rd of March, 2026. So this would be 3 months after they had met up and hooked up. And this would be as he was talking with Mal. He'd say, "Oh my god, I was playing World of Warcraft. I saw this player. It reminded me of you." That's because that player had a similar looking name. She'd say, "Oh, you got reminded of me? That's cute." To which he'd say, "Of course. Oh, I was going to ask, were you planning on going to like Offkai or anything like that?" That's a VTuber Expo, right? To which she would say, "I wish, but unfortunately I can't. My rent is now 800 euros per month and I'm living fully
didn't
off
have
of
to
my
sell
savings,
that.
so I canceled
800
all my
per
travels
month?
for the year." The document would say, to add even more
You're
salt
living
to
a
the
dream.
wound,
800 per
after
month.
Elphilia's Paris trip,
That's pounds,
in
though.
2
That's a
weeks
lot
after
more
he had
than-
started talking to me, saying things
But
like how he
still-
wants to move in with me and such, he would message Elphilia asking her if she'll be at Offkai. This is proof that he'd be talking to more than one woman at the same time, planning a hookup for every event he went to. He was doing this while giving me the impression that he wanted something long-term, and all while also having a girlfriend since 2021. Elphilia and I weren't friends until I found out that he was cheating on his girlfriend. This is when we both got
Wait.
in contact with each other and shared our stories.
Oh,
She deserves
I
the
just
world.
peeped. I
This
thought
section
one
would
of the
end
other
with
was
both
his
Sykkuno and
girlfriend.
Elphilia
No, two
talking
girls at
about
the same
random
time, and
topics.
then his
And at
he
the
has
girlfriend.
a
end of this
girlfriend,
DM
yeah.
chain, we can see Sykkuno saying, "How was your day?" To which she would reply with, "Awful. Spent the whole day crying. Crying right now. Why do some men cheat? I'll never understand." The document points out that this is ironic, seeing that Sykkuno is a cheater himself. So as we can see, when these two women spoke to each other and shared their stories, they were shocked. Shocked to know that they were being used so casually, and shocked to know that this man was in a relationship. But how is it that he did this for years with no consequences? How is it that there are many Elphilias and Mals out there with no one saying a thing? Well, they kind of did, which is what the next section is all
I wonder
about.
if more people are going
It's
to come
titled
out
Rumors
about
and
it.
Broken Friendships.
I think that's what he's
As I
about
mentioned
to
in the
show
intro,
now.
no one made a public statement before because they never had sufficient evidence. Sykkuno would always talk about the most explicit and sensitive topics in voice calls or in person, never leaving a paper trail. This was all intentional. Rumors still managed to spread. Many content creators, both big and small, would vent to their friends about his behavior. Behind the scenes for many, he'd be known as a predator who regularly took advantage of smaller and or vulnerable content creators. The reason why Sykkuno would abruptly stop hanging out with certain people throughout the years is because of this predatory behavior. However, he'd managed to keep enough influential friends around him to legitimize his position in the space, especially seeing that many of those friends were women who would have normally stood in solidarity with any sort of victim, making it seem like he was safe enough to trust because they trusted him enough to be a friend. As Elphilia spoke with Sykkuno, she'd tell him about rumors that she had heard from someone else, about how Sykkuno had a roster of readily available women, and how they all coincidentally
Yikes.
were smaller content creators who wouldn't dare touch him if something went wrong. Elphilia, of course, didn't believe this. After all, Sykkuno had a calculated pattern that worked perfectly in his favor. His innocent, naive demeanor wouldn't dare hurt a fly, so why would he hurt me? So here we can see DMs between Elphilia and Sykkuno. She would start this off with saying, I don't know, he said he dislikes you, referencing a friend of hers, and that you only go for girls that are small so you can manipulate them with your shy persona. Yet he is doing that to my friend right now. To which Sykkuno would say, oh yeah, I mean, I don't think that's true, but I guess people will say stuff randomly. I'm confused as to these people who think I'm going for them. I haven't really done that. But anyway, I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, like I said before, people who know me will know me, and I guess he just dislikes me, which is totally fine. She'd say, exactly. He did say the only reason you haven't gotten called out is because you go after small creators and they'll never expose you. If you ever need proof of anything, I have receipts, just in case he tries anything funny. Sykkuno would say, oh, I feel like the way VTubers are, they would love to try and expose bigger streamers. They love drama, lol. But it's not true, so I think it's fine. I don't need receipts or anything, it's fine. But I thought he was chill. I'm kind of sad he was so angry. Elphilia would say, I know, just making sure you stay safe no matter what, love. Sykkuno would continue saying, I mean, why is he bringing up so much anyway, though? To which she'd say, he's jealous of you. I'm just playing League with him, and he brought you up out of the blue. To which he'd say, I don't think there's much to be jealous of, lol. But hopefully he feels better soon. And Elphilia ends this by saying, he said you hurt 5 of his friends, apparently. So this was on the 22nd of December after they had met IRL, and Elphilia had no reason.
Who's
to
this
doubt
guy?
him, right?
Who's this guy they're talking about again?
I don't know. I think it's like a VTuber that was at a convention.
Did they say his name?
No, I don't think so.
No. All right.
Redacted.
Still had no idea that he had a girlfriend since 2021. This is why she was still so readily siding with him. And speaking of cheating, this is what would lead us to the section, Sykkuno's girlfriend. The coincidence that would lead me to finding out the
Wait,
truth
hold on.
about
Can
Sykkuno
you
happened last week.
reshare your screen?
A popular male VTuber tried to slide into my DMs to presumably get in my
Everything's
pants,
lagging.
and when I rejected him, he immediately started to mention nasty rumors about Bao. Out of concern for her, I reached out to a mod who then connected me with Bao. The three of us struck up a conversation when I mentioned I was nervous about a date I was going on. They
Okay,
asked me who
that's
it
good.
was. When I said my date was with Sykkuno, they immediately told me not to go on the date
Reverse
for
a
my
little?
own personal
back a little.
safety. Bao told me that for her, I reached out to a mod who
Wait,
then
keep
connected
going
me
back.
with
I need
Bao.
to- I
The
need to
three of
see
us
this.
struck up a conversation when I
Right here, right here, right here.
it's fine, but I thought he was chill. I'm kind of sad he was so angry. Elphilia would say, I know, just making sure you stay safe no matter what, love. Sykkuno would continue saying, I mean, why is he bringing up so much anyway, though? To which she'd say, he's jealous of you. I'm just playing League with him, and he brought you up out of the blue. To which he'd say, I don't think there's much to be jealous of, lol. But hopefully he feels better soon. And Elphilia ends this by saying, he said you hurt 5 of his friends, apparently. So this was on the 22nd of December after they had met IRL, and Elphilia had no reason to doubt him, right? She still had no idea that he had a girlfriend since 2021. This is why she was still so readily
4
siding with
years,
him.
man.
And speaking of cheating, this is what would
We
lead
need to
us
see
to the
this
section,
girlfriend, though.
Sykkuno's girlfriend. The coincidence that would lead me
Okay,
to finding out
wait.
the truth about Sykkuno happened last week.
Same home office, same 8
Reload.
hours, but 2 completely different days. This is the difference.
A popular male VTuber tried to slide into my DMs to presumably get in my pants, and when I rejected him, he immediately started to mention nasty rumors about Bao. Out of concern for her, I reached out to a mod who then connected me with Bao. The three of us struck up a conversation when I mentioned I was nervous about a date I was
Pause.
going on. They asked
How popular male VTuber, you don't say his name, Slides into my DMs. Like I think okay, I'm not anybody who's watching this, I'm not saying this is irrelevant. I'm just saying how does it go from a popular streamer DMing you to Bao? Bao, do you know who Bao is?
No.
She's a VTuber
Mm.
and she's also like famous, like Sykkuno level, right?
Right.
And I don't know how this kind of correlates. But let's keep watching and see.
Me who it was. When I said my date was with Sykkuno, they immediately told me not to go on the date for my own personal safety. Bao told me that at the end of March, Sykkuno's girlfriend reached out to her regarding a controversial tweet Bao made last year in 2025. She asked Bao if it was true that the tweet was about Sykkuno.
Okay.
So this tweet in question, right, if you were on Twitter back in October 2025, you would have probably seen it. It went absolutely viral, and it simply just said, if you're an up-and-coming female content creator with a small but growing audience and a much larger and successful male content creator approaches you out of nowhere and showers you with attention on stream, in DMs, etc., don't walk, run. To 99% of people. This was Bao giving smaller content creators very well needed advice. In reality though, this was a subtweet directly referencing Sykkuno's behavior. Because the document would continue, they called, as in Bao and Sykkuno's girlfriend, and Bao explained to her that other women had confided in her about similar experiences with him. She described a pattern of behavior where he targeted small female content creators and pressured them into having sex with him. Bao then offered to connect her with these other victims so they could share their experiences with her directly, as she felt it was important to hear them firsthand. This was all discussed during a Discord call. And so here we can see a DM sent by Sykkuno's girlfriend on March 24, 2026 to Bao saying, "Hey Bao, I'm sorry to bother you with this, but I heard something recently that was a bit concerning and I thought I would just come ask you about it. I heard that there was possibly an instance of Sykkuno trying to get VTuber girls up to his hotel room to drink with them, and that the tweet you made about being cautious of large male streamers showering you with gifts and
She retweeted it, the video. It's Bao person.
She retweeted this video right here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. She.
If you can send the link. If you can send the link into the chat.
Hold on. Let me.
Called Bao and I explained to her that the other woman had confided in her about similar experiences with them.
Look at that. You just scroll down a little bit. L Wi-Fi gang. L Wi-Fi gang.
Yeah.
Yo, that is not showing up.
It is. Trust. Believe in it. Believe in it. Do 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 do.
Yo.
AKA.
Okay, bro. Like, scroll down. She's reposting like everything, so I guess it is true. Keep going.
No, you couldn't send me. You couldn't send me the direct link.
Why is it not showing up on you? Like mine was at the top. Hold on. Let me get you right. Let me get you right. I don't even know how to get you right. Like, it's just a repost. I can't send you the.
You think it has to do because?
Oh wait, I think I can.
Signed in.
Yeah, I think it's because you're not signed in. Do not sign in though. Bro, we can do this at the end. Keep playing the video.
Okay, while the video plays, I'll make a Twitter account right now.
Attention was about him in regards to him doing it to one of your friends? You know, before we get back to the document, this actually reminds me of this one tweet that was posted on Twitter back in October 21st, 2025 during TwitchCon North America, where an innocent fan came across Sykkuno in the lobby of a hotel at 2 a.m. One can only wonder what he was doing there, but as you can see, rumors are very easy to spread once you spot someone in a hotel lobby at 2 a.m. The document would continue. Bao told me that 3 days before I contacted her and her mod, Sykkuno and his girlfriend were trying to reconcile after Sykkuno somehow managed to convince her that it was all a huge misunderstanding. She had no clue that I, as well as many other girls, still existed in Sykkuno's romantic and sexual life. Bao and her mod would put me in a group chat with Sykkuno's girlfriend where I would share all the screenshots you see above. She was rightfully horrified and left the group chat because she couldn't stomach reading them. This is where we can see DMs in the group chat from Sykkuno's girlfriend saying, I have lived with him for over 2 years. We have been together since 2021. And on top of that, everything he's planning with you are things we have planned together and talk about and have done. I'm sorry. At this point, I wouldn't be able to imagine what I would feel if I was in Mal's shoes or anyone else's shoes that Sykkuno had taken advantage of. In fact, I can't imagine being his girlfriend, hearing these rumors about someone I lived with in the same home and finding out about it this way. Even after he managed to convince me that him sleeping with someone back in December 2025 was a misunderstanding. It's horrifying.
What?
Holy.
What did you just say?
Holy. What do you mean that was a misunderstanding?
Sleeping with someone back in December 2025 was a misunderstanding.
So you already caught him cheating on you. Damn. But I mean, in her defense, that's 4 years she would have had to think about throwing away.
True, that's true.
Damn, bro. And then he's still
Standing. It's horrifying. This would all lead us to the final section of this document, titled To All of Sykkuno's Victims. Ever since Sykkuno's viral breakout during the pandemic lockdowns of 2020 when he played Among Us, he has always carefully curated every aspect of his behavior on stream and with friends. An innocent, romantically inexperienced boy failure who looks like an anime character and sounds like one too. This perfectly curated image would attract a large audience of women, with a lot of them openly professing how attracted they are to him. He soaked in the praise and never sought to limit the most extreme aspects of his community because it made him more desirable. He understood this and would use this curated image, as well as his legitimacy in the content creation space thanks to his followers and famous friends, to seek out any attractive cosplayers and or content creators that were small enough to be starstruck by his grand presence. It would work most of the time as he'd use the same calculated pattern that he used with me and Elphilia to lure them in, and eventually fly them out to the next convention or event that he went to with the goal of hooking up. What these many women didn't know, though, is that he'd always lie about the fact that he's single, that behind the scenes, he had a neglected and depressed girlfriend that he'd been with since 2021 and who has lived with him since 2024 in the same house. I implore the many other victims to come out about their experiences with this predator, and I end this document with a recording of Sykkuno in which he admits to everything, especially with how he cheated on his girlfriend with my friend and was intending to do that with me as well. For context, this was shortly after I had messaged his girlfriend about his cheating. 30 minutes later, he would ask if I was free for a call. As his girlfriend was crying downstairs, he somehow chose to prioritize someone that he barely met 2 months ago. She's referring to herself. I pointed this out during the call. Here's the link. So the link isn't here right now, but obviously it will be by the time this video comes out. It's okay though, because I have the video. And if you're wondering why you should watch it here, well, it's because Sykkuno's voice is so damn low. I mean, the guy was whispering as if—
Wait, how does this guy have the video?
If someone was after him with a gun, they could barely tell what he's saying. I actually bothered to add subtitles. This whole recording is 17 minutes long, and as the document stated, he pretty much admits to everything. Watch.
Yeah, he's never going live again.
Hello.
Thomas?
Hello.
So?
Well, pretty much know most of it.
Yeah? Like what?
Know what?
No, you can tell me.
Okay. Well, wasn't very honest.
Oh?
About single.
About what? You have to speak up a little bit. Your mic is cutting out.
Yeah, I cannot hear you.
Sorry, always happens. About being single, and I just wanted to tell you how it happened.
Uh-huh. You're still gonna have to speak up a little bit, by the way. You're still cutting out a lot.
Sorry. You know how I talk quietly.
Yeah, but you never talk this quietly.
She sounds like
I'm sad.
What's that girl's name?
It's the actions.
This feels like a humiliation ritual, but this is not real.
I know.
Sounds like the
So
girl who
basically-
dated Misgift. I forgot her name.
I was in a very happy relationship.
What?
Doesn't sound like it, but sure.
Oh, yeah.
Emery.
Well, let me finish.
Continue.
Very happy relationship a long time ago.
Long time ago. What, like
And then-
2021?
I don't know the exact time, honestly, but
Damn.
a long time ago. Then it got a lot less happy.
How so?
I don't fully know. She just stopped hanging out with me that much, and
Stop hanging out with you. She lives with you.
yeah, I mean,
You're gonna have to speak up. I can't hear a single sentence that comes out of your mouth. You there?
Damn.
yes, I'm here.
Okay, I'm just asking because went quiet.
Anyway, so I was very, very happy,
Mm-hmm.
and at some point it wasn't so happy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly when, but like we stopped spending time together. We hadn't done anything together for years.
Or what? I couldn't hear that part.
I said we hadn't done anything together for like years,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just very sad and alone. Didn't feel wanted at all.
Mm-hmm. So you slept with Elfie in Paris.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then you flirted with me.
Damn.
And were telling me how you wanted me to come visit you in Vegas, and how you wanted to go
Damn.
on a date, and how you were serious about me,
Damn.
and how you really meant it, and how you wanted to go get a cat together.
Over, not the cat.
Yes.
Yeah. Why? Why didn't you just break off the relationship then?
Because a combination of remembering how it was, some part of me hoping it would go back to that, and
Well, obviously it's not going to go back to that if you're actively cheating on her. It's only going to get worse.
That is
And
true.
I think that's really on
That
you,
is
but
true.
and I know you're
Yeah.
smarter than that.
I'm not.
I mean, for fuck's sake, you're a 34-year-old man. Yes, you are.
Fuck.
Stop acting like you're a child.
Don't think that's what I'm acting like, but
I mean, you say you're not smarter than that, but you are. You're a 34-year-old man. You just chose to do it. You knew damn well in the back of your head that it wasn't going to end up well.
yeah. But it's complicated.
It's really not.
So-
Cheating is just bad. She hasn't done anything to ask for it to be cheated on. It's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah, but she relied on me to take care of a lot of things, and I still cared about her.
Okay, that doesn't mean that you do that because you wanted to, not because she was like holding it against you or forcing you to.
No.
Exactly. So there's still no excuse for you to cheat on her.
Not saying there was one, just explaining why it happened.
The only reason why it happened is because you just chose to do it.
That is true.
I don't know why you decided to lie to me, because you know damn fucking well that lying especially is like a big thing I do not tolerate.
Tired of living in your inbox? These whisper flow features are gonna blow your mind. That's what it does. Hi, Kristen.
Nah, bro, you
Yeah.
need to get that figured
Yeah.
out.
And I was fine about the Alfie thing, because I was like, okay, he didn't know me before that, right? But then I find out you've had a girlfriend this entire time. Do you realize how fucked up that is?
I'd be sick.
Because not
I'm
only
gonna
were
lie.
you...
If I was her,
Sure, you didn't lead
My
Alfie
heart
on.
would be
Alfie acknowledged that you
burning.
didn't lead her on, right? Because I've talked to Alfie. I'm friends with her. I've been friends with her before I even met you.
Okay.
Like, she acknowledges that you didn't lead her on. You led me on, though. You did lead me on, though.
Yeah.
You
Well-
gave me all these fancy-ass promises about, oh, we're gonna go on a date when you can visit here. What, so you could cheat on your girlfriend again? So you could sleep with me so you could cheat on your girlfriend again?
That wasn't
What were you
what I
intending with that?
wanted. Well, I thought it was going to be over.
But what?
Like, I thought that was gonna be the end of that.
The end of
What?
what?
My previous relationship.
You were gonna break up with so you could date me, or what?
Well, like I said, it'd been a long time where like we hadn't spent time together. Hadn't done anything in years.
Mm-hmm.
And in my head, I thought that was at some point be over.
What? I couldn't hear you.
Speak up, man.
I said I
Dead
thought
ass.
that meant that was going to be like the end of it.
So you were already moving on before you even broke up with her? Were you
Yes.
intending to break up with her, or were you just waiting for her to break up with you?
Sick work.
No, I don't know.
No, you knew because when you were sending those, oh, I hope you slept well texts, and then you were sending the, oh, I hope you feel as good as you look. You knew, bro.
Nah, bro. And at the same time, he's 34, she's 20. He was not gonna date her.
Like, oh
At the
my
end of the day, that's not gonna
days,
look good for
bro.
him.
It's actually, he can't stream again. It's over.
He's never coming back, bro.
So
Just a really weird
I just
mix of like
want to understand this. So what was your intention with me? Like where was I in this whole thing? Like
This feels like Chris
were you
Hansen. What's your
intending to date
intention
me
with
after
me?
her? Like were you intending to just ditch to go date me?
I mean, I guess for me it felt like it was already
But that's not what I asked. I'm talking about me.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
You were thinking
What?
to just ditch her and then date me. What, were you gonna do the same thing to me? I'm sorry, but like you're not really selling this whole relationship thing really well if this is the type of relationship you uphold.
It's fine. I'm not trying to sell it.
I can tell.
Just trying to explain what's going on.
Yeah. The thing is, if I never reached out to Bao, because I didn't
He's
even reach out to
not.
Bao about you, right?
It's not
I
pushing
reached out to
nothing.
Bao about because he's lied behind my back to a bunch of people, and I was not okay with that.
Wait, Musa, how did they meet the girlfriend again? I forgot.
Basically, so this one streamer was DMing her, this male streamer, a male VTuber, and then she kind of like denied him, and then he started like he just brought up Bao, like this other girl, right, and just started slamming her. So then she DM'd Bao about that male streamer saying he's saying this and that, I guess, and then after that, she she said that she was going on a date. And she asked with who? Said Sykkuno. She said run, don't walk, run. And then basically explained that he's like, that vague tweet that she did, she subtweeted him about male streamers who target smaller streamers and give you attention and all this and that. And then after that, you know what? I don't know.
And
That's what I
then-
remember. Other than that, I think it's like,
It's crazy.
wait, look at the chat.
Yeah, I see this. Yeah, Trayvon, Aiden is not in our school, bro. He's a grown man. He's pushing
Not grown man.
25.
Not grown man.
Oh. Oh my days.
Started lying
LEBVG is
about Bao.
crazy.
That's when I reached out to Bao. I became friends with her roommate, and then I was talking with a little bit back and forth, and then you came up in the topic, and then she told me you had a girlfriend.
Okay, wait, reverse.
that-
This is how you found out. This is how she found
Your
out.
girlfriend has
I
been
think.
venting to
Go
Bao this
back?
entire time.
Go back real quick.
I became friends with
Right here.
her roommate, and then I was talking with a little bit back and forth, and then you came up in the topic, and then she told me you had a girlfriend, and that
So that's redacted, I
your
guess. I
girlfriend has
think it's a
been
friend.
venting to Bao this entire time about how you gaslight her into staying. You make her feel bad anytime that she like wanted to leave because you cheated on her, and she knew that you cheated on her. She just didn't know who. Because you never told her that it was Elfie, you just told her that you cheated on her in Paris. I think. I don't know if you told her, but I knew she knew.
This is a wicked.
It is.
Yeah, I did tell him.
Why? Why go through all this trouble?
Tea is good, bro. Tea is good, bro. I'm drinking good right now.
Because didn't know how to
I mean, for God's sake,
Pause real quick.
if there
You know what I think about him? I think, like, you know how he was like, oh, shy and all this and that before? I feel like that might have actually been real. And then when he got all these followers and all these people coming to him, he finally got like so much attention that he didn't know how to handle it and went out and did this.
That might be true, but that just shows his inner character, man.
And dead ass, that shows your inner character.
Because, like, if all it takes is for a bunch of people to start wanting you for you to act like this, man.
Dead ass. Like, that's not even me defending him. That's just me saying this guy is a weak kid, bro. Like, this man saw attention, one lick of attention, and then tweaked out.
It's because he's a Twitter gooner. It's because he's a Twitter gooner. That's why.
Dead ass.
Like, if he stayed off Twitter for a good year, he would not be acting like this.
That's not even if he stayed off Twitter for a good year. I feel like at this point you're too far gone already.
34, man.
If you're acting like this as a 34-year-old man, you're too far gone already, bro. Like your frontal what's it called? Frontal cortex is already developed, and you're acting like this.
He's pushing 40. Like, that's crazy.
Like, that's actually how you feel.
Yikes. And imagine his girlfriend, because I would assume his girlfriend's around the same age. They're in their 30s. She's probably thinking, oh, when is this guy going to propose?
Nah, bro. And he's going out on trips and cheating on you. I'd be sick to my stomach.
Yikes.
Okay, press play.
really the only thing why you even stayed with her is because she relied on me for a lot of things. You can afford to take care of her for a little bit before she gets back onto her like her feet. Like, at least don't put her through the trouble of like telling her like, oh, like I'm still gonna be with you, like telling her that you're still her boyfriend while actively cheating on her every single day.
Yeah, I mean you're right. I should have just said how I felt.
Like, you could have just deadass, if the only thing that you were concerned about is the fact that she relied on you for things, you could have just supported her until she got back onto her feet, so she could support herself. You know?
This guy
It
does
wasn't
that
just
with that guy.
that.
Then what else?
Somehow hoping it would go back to how it used to be.
Well, I also already told you, cheating is not going to make it go back to how it used to be.
It's a lot easier to say that when
It's the truth. It's the harsh truth. Nothing is going to go back the same way that it was if you're going to cheat on someone actively.
Yeah. Well, that's why I'm going to change.
You're going to change what?
That's it. Everything.
What do you mean that's it?
Just gonna change that.
You're going to stay with her?
You're right.
Like, can he not
Honest to God,
form
I feel like the poor
sentences?
girl's
He's
been
pissing
through
me
enough.
off.
I don't think you should have
Real.
to sit there and keep doing this to her. Because I was in a group chat with her while you were on stream. And this girl's absolutely fucking distraught because of the shit that you've done to her. the shit that you've put her through. Like, genuinely. Do you know how much that fucks someone up? Like, you already cheated on her once, and she decided to trust you
Bro
still.
said Sykkuno's a femboy.
She decided to stay with you, despite the fact that you already had cheated on her and admitted to it. And what do? You go onto Twitter and go find the next girl to flirt with.
Damn.
Like, if anything, honest to God, I'm not even mad at this point. I'm just disappointed. I'm really disappointed.
You're lying. You're mad. I'd be mad too. If you're not mad at this, like
That's
what?
fair.
Because she's been crying to Bao about it. Bao's been sitting there, like, comforting this girl, trying to tell her, hey, maybe you should leave him. Because this isn't okay. This really isn't okay. You're putting this girl through mental strain. Every single day. That you continue to be with her. While you're sitting there having fun playing with your friends. Be so honest right now, Thomas.
Thomas, that's his name.
Yeah.
His relationship is falling apart, and then we have a relationship forming in my chat right now. I can't lie.
So you
Like,
think
what is going on?
And you might be right.
Yeah. Like, if it is money that she doesn't have, or if it's a job, or if it's family, or
I
blah blah blah
already
blah.
gave her a lot.
Yeah, well, there, exactly. Just help her back on her feet until she can support herself, and then just leave the girl alone. Because she deserves better than that. Because you cannot sit there and be like, I love her, but do all of this shit to her, and continue to let her stay in that situation.
Well, one part of that wasn't true.
What?
I mean, I think the feelings faded.
Well, then you should just let her go. Instead of just sitting her there, wasting her time.
Okay, well, anyway.
And also, why'd you get on a call with me when right now, she's upset? I know she lives with
Deadass.
I already talked to her.
you. Yeah, you should be
And I
there to,
told her I'm going to talk to you first.
you should be there to comfort her. She's
Comfort
the
her,
one
I
that you
don't
cheated
know.
on.
No, I'm going to be doing that. I just wanted to settle this first.
This is not
A
settled.
man said you need to be there to comfort her.
Beyond upset with you.
If you get cheated on, would you want the
Like,
person that cheated on you
genuinely
to comfort
beyond
you?
upset with you.
No.
I mean, that's fine. By settled, I mean, like, that's it. Like,
What's it?
probably never talking again.
You and me?
All right, Trayvon, quick recap. All right, so Sykkuno, Thomas, right? Sykkuno, he had a girlfriend, right? They've been dating since 2021. Keep in mind, right now it's 2026. This guy is 34. She's probably around the same age. Like the last couple months, he's been two-timing his girl. So he's been talking to two separate girls on separate occasions, going back and forth, planning different events to meet them up at, hook up at, etc. And then now, this girl, through a friend of another streamer, found out that Sykkuno has been moving and messing around with different people, this, that, and the third. Now he's getting caught, and this is everything.
Yes.
Deadass.
What? Why?
Is that not why?
Wait, go back. What did she
is
say?
why I'm still upset with you. What? Why?
Keep going back.
By settled, I mean, like, that's it. Like,
What's it?
probably never talking again.
You and me?
Yes.
I mean, I would assume that.
What? Why?
Is that not why?
What is why I'm still upset with you, but you didn't cheat on me. You can
I'm
still
not gonna lie,
talk
she's
to
low-key
me
dragging
and
it.
be like, make up for your actions. Don't get me wrong, because I
Me, wait.
She see, I wanted to say it, but I didn't have confirmation.
Wait.
She's looking.
Why is she moving like that?
She's looking for something. She still wants it to happen. She's just looking for a valid reason to take him back. And he's been selling. He's just been, yeah, you know.
No, not
I'm
even
sorry.
that. Like, what is she doing? Like, Aiden's funny, bro.
Like,
No, but like, okay. Basically, he said they're not talking anymore, right?
right.
Which I would assume too. But then she's talking about, oh, you didn't cheat on me. We can still talk. But like, why is she doing that? I would not want anything to do with him, like, at this point.
Real. And I don't even feel like she's trying to bait him into more incriminating stuff. I feel like she's generally like she still wants
I
something
think
to
she's
happen.
trying to bait him into more stuff. Because he said, we're probably never talking again. And she's like, why? And I was like, what? I'm so confused.
always am there for
I
second
feel like, I
chances.
don't know. Just
But
keep playing.
I never will forgive you for cheating
Wait,
on
go
me.
back, go back.
That's
Okay.
what is why I'm still upset with you, but you didn't cheat on me. You can still
What?
talk to me and be like, make up for your actions. Don't get me wrong, because I always am there for second chances. But I never will forgive you for cheating on her. That's
What?
that.
Was the dick that good?
There are a lot of girls that are upset with you, by the way, because Alfie's not the only one that has hit me up.
That's what is she talking about?
Yeah, I bet. Sounds like you've heard things.
Yeah, and you lied to me a lot about that too.
What did he lie about?
Um,
Bro, this is
yeah,
how I
I bet.
react to
Sounds
videos,
like
I'm not
you've
gonna
heard
lie. I'd be...
things.
But keep
Yeah,
going
and
back.
you lied to me a lot about that too.
Yeah, no, I missed it too.
There are a lot of girls that are upset with you, by the way, because Alfie's not the only one that has hit me up.
Damn.
Yeah, I bet. Sounds like you've heard things.
Yeah, and you lied to me a lot about that too.
I feel so bad.
A lot. Because, how big was the roster again?
I don't think I ever had one of those.
I mean, maybe not at the same time, but you sure do hop around.
Suppose so.
Yeah. All I care about right now is that he's okay. Keep me updated on that.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
she
know if
wants to
that's a
stay with him.
possibility.
Well, at least
Like
maybe.
what?
You can keep me updated on how she's doing. You can keep me updated on when she moves out, because I don't think she should be living with you anymore.
I don't think you need me to do that.
I mean, yeah, I care about her. Like,
Yeah, she can do that.
true. I'll just reach out to her then. But, yeah, no, just,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, she's moving weird right now.
like,
But like the thing with that is, she gave this video knowing she said all this stuff. So I guess she is baiting, but like I feel like there's better ways to bait. Like she does not need to say, "Oh yeah, keep me updated when she moves out." What?
This is facts though. If that wasn't Sykkuno, this would never happen.
Like
This video would not be out if this wasn't Sykkuno.
I'm saying.
you go talk to her. She needs you right now.
Yeah, okay.
Gang. Okay, pause. You cheat on your girlfriend. You're talking to the other woman. And she's talking about she needs you right now. The girlfriend that you cheated on needs you right now. What?
Yeah, because I forgot. Like she's crying downstairs. At least that's what the guy, who made this video said.
Say it right. Like, and then you're talking to this next girl, and she's talking about, oh, he said we're probably never gonna talk again. Why? What do you mean why? I would not want to talk to this guy ever again. What? I'm so confused.
Like,
But like I don't think it's fake because the fact that this other girl, this bow person reposted that and all this stuff makes me know that it's real because she's also been in drama and she was the victim. Done crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
it has to be because who in the hell would like script such a bad PR?
Yeah, this cannot be scripted.
Like, there's no coming back from this.
But you know
Hi, Thomas.
what?
What?
Sykkuno, he in 2020 he was so PR friendly that YouTube gave him a contract to stream on there for 2 years. You know how much they gave Valkyrie? They gave her 30 million. So they probably give him a large amount of money too. So he's probably gonna be fine either way.
Yeah.
If he stops streaming, he's good either way.
As
Right.
long as he doesn't like go full Mike Tyson and just blows his money on some nonsense.
That's not even no, that's not even what I'm talking about. It's not like I want him to be good. Like not even that I want him to be bad, but like this is I feel like at the end of the day, the girl is also kind of moving weird in this call.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Trayvon. Like the way they be moving is low key weird. Musa, you know, Rock,
Pepper?
yeah, Pepper Raquel and Capri.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. That was probably PR.
Yeah, because like, what do you mean you break up with your girl? Obviously, when he started saying, "Oh yeah, Rakai took his girl," obviously I knew that was scripted. But what do you mean y'all break up and then y'all still do content like breakup content and stuff like that? Like that's weird.
But that's the thing. Piper Raquel's always done that type of content.
Bro, I be seeing some nonsense on Snapchat because you know Snapchat just pushes like
Yeah.
he's under people's stories to push all that stuff. Like
Okay, the thing about Piper Raquel though, like I kind of understand why she does this type of content because you know she got sued for everything she owns by the people that were in her were used to make YouTube videos with her when she was younger, right?
mm,
Apparently that her mom was abusing them and all this and that. And Piper, they sued her I think for $20 million, and it's like they said they sued the family company for $20 million, but in the family she's the only one with that type of money, so they sued her basically,
mm,
right? And
yeah,
it's like she's trying to get her money back up there.
you think that's it?
Yeah. Like there's an interview. If you watch that interview, you'll see what she talks about. But also there's interviews of the people that she was with, which is, I think is also valid though. Like they sued her for a reason. They wanted to like she made bare money off of them, and then they were done bad. So like
But I feel like there's better way. Like she's still a known figure. Like she doesn't have to. I mean, sure, if you want to make it quick, like maybe she's in like a really tight bind.
her YouTube channel got demonetized. She can't even post on YouTube anymore
Why did they get demonetized?
because of her mom. Her mom and they made a documentary about her and her mom and how she did these kids like crazy. Like, oh, she made them do this and this and this and this, right? But Piper Raquel is still with her mom, so she like kind of she still lives with her mom. She takes care of her mom. She's still associated with her mom, so they sued her, right? And then they're trying to they put it in a way that they're trying to get her out type of thing, but she's not willing to like leave her mom, which I kind of understand. You know, like that's her mom. That's the only person that was with her. She doesn't have a dad, you know?
Yeah.
So
So you think like, because in my head, I feel like she can make
I
a new YouTube channel and get that thing up in a year. But you think like she hasn't done that
okay,
because of
but
her
think
mom?
about this. She would go from she had how many does she have? Let's see how many subscribers she has. Let me check. Where does she yeah, she has 12 million subscribers. She probably makes bare money off of this, right? This YouTube.
Yeah.
And if she were to create a new YouTube channel, how much time would it take one to grow that YouTube channel, right? She could probably get to like a few million subscribers, but all the people that used to watch her when they were younger probably won't subscribe. It's gonna be a whole new wave of audience. That means she has to make new content. That means she has to basically cater to what her older fans have now. Back then, it would mean she'd have to work way harder than she did before, right? But now, and she also already has a lot of stuff to take care of. I guess she has bills, but like she probably pays for those by herself anyways, right? And I think that's what made her start the OnlyFans, because she already had so much built up and probably so much to pay for that she couldn't like just stop and like start over.
Life's crazy, man.
Yeah, I feel like she might have been pushed into that, but at the same time, it's like, damn. Me personally, I would have not done that because I would have been willing to restart. I'm not gonna lie, but
Yeah, because like
sometimes she might have not had an option, you know?
realistically, all those people that like used to watch her and like are still subscribed but don't really watch anymore, all the only purpose they serve now is numbers, you know?
For real.
And like she's already catering to her new audience. So realistically, like I feel like not too much would change just besides of I don't know, maybe like the prestige of how like many subscribers she has. Anyways,
True.
let's go on with the video.
Yeah, we still haven't finished this.
Almost done.
Shortly after the call, the last thing Mal would ever say to Sykkuno would be, "I'm beyond disappointed in you." So look, according to Mal, there are countless.
Yeah, we know
other
you would make
victims.
one,
It is
Aiden.
completely up to
No
them
need to tell us.
on whether they want to come out with their side of the story or not. For now, though, we can confirm at least two different
Middle of the
people
day?
that
Yeah,
were completely
I heard
misled by him as he cheated on his
24 hours.
girlfriend
Camilla
so
did too.
comfortably. In those two instances, we can see him also using the same playbook, the same tactics. Sending them money, making them feel special, following their personal Instagram, wanting to meet ASAP, to hook up, everything. And I think one thing that personally struck me was how only 30 minutes after his girlfriend found out about his cheating and probably confronted him, he chose to run upstairs and prioritize Mal, someone he met 2 months ago, all while his girlfriend was crying downstairs, gutted, heartbroken. There's a reason people say with great power comes great responsibility, because once you have this power that Sykkuno possessed, you can so easily take advantage of others. So as a content creator, you have a very clear choice, and unfortunately, Sykkuno decided
That's
to be
true.
the worst person possible. I wish all the victims in this travesty the absolute best, and I also encourage them to speak out.
All right,
When it
man.
rains,
Drop the
it
Sykkuno
pours.
files, man.
And right now, the first
Let's see all
drop
the
has hit
girls.
the
Like,
ground.
this is what it is.
Sykkuno and anyone else who seeks to
Nah,
take
but
advantage of their
bare more
position
girls, apparently.
need to be held accountable.
Oh,
And for
true.
anyone who grew up watching him during quarantine, who looked up to him, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, ruining whatever ideal image you had of him in your head. In any
No.
case, if more victims decide
What's
to
his
speak out,
fandom?
then I will most likely
That's how the
stream
Twitter is-
me reading
the
all of them
Poggers
on
Twitter
my
is
channel
definitely going
later
crazy.
on. For the time being, though, please, if a larger content
These
creator
guys
reaches out to
talking
you,
about
even
the
if you don't
chat,
make
bro.
content, please always be extremely skeptical and know that they probably don't see you as the most special person in the world. They've probably done this to many others already. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I really, really appreciate it. If you want a healthy alternative to an energy drink, then definitely use the code MUJIN at GameStop.
Yeah, and this guy's a gooner too, bro. What
If
are
you
you
want
showing me
exclusive
right now?
content like high quality
Oh, no,
art
this
and
is,
exclusive
a sponsor.
Yeah, it's a sponsor with a bunch of anime feet and thighs.
Yeah, but that's what the VTuber community. Wow, bro, it's crazy how one parasocial they are. If any VTubers see this, don't get me, gang. I'm just joking, but like allegedly.
Can we talk about
Um,
these two for a second, bro?
What?
Let's
you
talk
doing?
about these guys for a second. How do I?
Time out? Why do you want to time them out? They're your only viewers.
I'm not timing them out. I want to look at these guys, what they're saying, bro. Look,
How do you look at their chat logs?
like if I
Hold
click
on.
on them, I kind of message 6ix9ine.
Oh, I see that.
Shit, if I could make a mill, I do an OF too. Bro's talking about couples OF. Yeah, they
I'm
might.
sick. I hear him, bro.
Oh my days, these two are funny, bro. Let me see. Let me see if anybody of like importance has seen this yet.
Look at the comments.
Comments. True that. True that.
Let's read the comments.
Yikes.
My girlfriend of 4 years has recently.
Yikes. Can you stay in one place, pretty please? Thank you. Love you.
Just scroll down.
No
Wait,
wonder he was so good.
go up. He was an imposter. Is crazy. I'd like to thank the victim for trusting me with this. I also wait, what? I also like you to ignore any rage creators that don't bother reading doc or listening to a voice call.
Stack
Stack
page
page exclusive. Art. This is wow.
Hey man, get it how you get it, bro.
Gang, I respect that.
That's in VC. I was in VC with friends playing games until someone came and said Sykkuno
Said
canceled.
Sykkuno's canceled, and we immediately locked in. Whoa. Sykkuno being exposed is not on my 2026 bingo card, but it's very welcome if it means uncovering it. What?
It's sad when a 19-year-old
Okay.
needs to tell a 34-year-old to stop being like a kid.
True.
For-
I feel like the fact that he's 34 texting a 20-year-old makes it like that's the first red flag,
Yeah.
right? That makes me also think this girl's a bit strange. Not even like in a oh she's her fault, it's her fault, this and that. It's not her fault that any of this happened. But I think it's a bit strange that you're interested in a 34-year-old, and I think it's also very strange that he's interested in you,
Hey man.
right? But to each their own, gang. That's not my business.
Aiden, what you talking about Doja Cat, bro? Let her be, bro. Doja Cat, bro. We
left-
talking about Doja Cat anymore, bro.
Respect Doja Cat, what?
I haven't heard nothing about. Last I heard is that she was dating I forgot his name. The guy from Stranger Things.
What? Who? Joe?
Is that his name?
The one who sang, "When I'm back in Chicago, I feel it." XQC, Sykkuno reacted. XQC
I don't think he
gives
was.
Sykkuno advice. Gave Sykkuno dating advice 4 years ago.
Oh,
That's
he,
a clip.
He,
Let's
he,
watch
he
that.
just.
I'm not
Document
trying
would
to watch
say,
this,
after
guys. No,
So
not,
that was
okay,
one
wait.
percent. Okay, that person, I could remove the whole video. All of this part, waste of my time. Absolutely worthless. Even though this exposes DMs, all DMs, whatever. There's nothing wrong with any of it. I can't see one hint of anything bad in it. If anything, considering his status, his money, and anything he is, I gotta give him some props for the restraint that he has and how he conducted himself around somebody. Boom. If anything, he gets a plus from me.
Speaking to Elphilia
just
a
hasn't
few
got to the
days
good
ago,
parts
we were
yet.
able to corroborate our experiences with Sykkuno and
Here's a GIF. Here's a GIF. I said I thought about that. It's not. We could grill him about the cheating, but that would be a it's a side topic. That's not. I thought being you can't
What's this guy
say
talking
this
about,
guy's
bro?
a fucking
That
predator.
aspect.
Okay, and also he
XQC just talks, bro. Like.
Wait, no, I want to hear what he has to say, low key.
Alright, I'll finish it for him.
the
What if
document would
Kenji's
say,
gonna react
after
to this?
So that was 1%. Okay, that person. That'll be it's a side topic. That's not. I thought being you can't say this guy's a fucking predator. Okay, and also he cheated. And the main thing by being a predator is that he cheated. Well, no. How about we attack one topic at a time, right? If you make the claim in predator, let's focus on that, and I'll address the cheating later. I don't give a shit. It's at that point, it's more of a whether you're personally hurt by somebody else cheating or not, but that's completely standalone.
learned that we were both victims of this.
Mind you, this girl that he's talking to is a year older than us.
Hey, bro. She wanted that sugar daddy.
The Sykkuno drama runs deeper than we thought. Multiple VTubers exposing his DMs. Wow. Should I find them?
Yeah, if you could.
I'll look, you just screenshot them and send them to you in Discord.
Alright. So at least so far, the only like at least a person that I care about that's reacted to it is XQC. Knowing his circle though, they're not gonna speak on it for a good bit. Like Pokemon and
Valkyrie's not gonna say anything. Pokemon's probably not gonna say anything. Valkyrie was playing games with him a few days ago. She might actually speak up, I'm not gonna lie. But did you see that drama with her other friend Fuslie and how she kinda she stole somebody's husband? After
Oh
she
yeah, I saw that. That was
She-
messed. That was
Yeah.
messed.
That's look in Discord chat. That's the thing that Power reposted. And then I wish I was I wish I was the type of teen who screenshotted everything before he deleted his combos. Asked me to use Snapchat so I wouldn't oh my gosh. He did the exact same thing to me when I was a teenager, 17, 18. Wait, read this. Holy. Read this.
I wish it was the type of team screenshotted everything before.
Put it on the stream, bro.
Is it not on the stream?
Nah, you're still sharing your YouTube window.
No, it might be delayed because on my phone, this thing.
Gang, this girl gains 4,000 followers. The one that exposed him.
Hey man, W bag. 17 to 18, and he was an adult. This was 2019. He was probably like 26 or around there.
Wait, and deleted his footprint with me. Then in 2020 became one of the most popular content creators. I had to swallow him. What? I had to swallow him down. Oh, okay.
That's very choice wording, but like
yeah, I feel like you should that sentence should lead into the next one. I think it's like a metaphor, but I had to swallow him down. Seeing so many people I looked up to hang out with him. Wait, what? Hang out, collab, and entertain him. He has done this to many, and I mean many, for many years now. What?
it's not much.
Bro, I cannot read either.
But everything described in his documentation was one to one with my experience.
Okay.
I actively didn't seek out to meet him because I knew he had a girlfriend. He was still with his now.
Still then? Damn.
Now.
Not an ex of his. Oh, okay, so it's a different person.
He's a serial cheater.
But I heard from others that he did sleep with women, so I've been living in fear of him since 2018. What? So even before he became like known, this was when he met Lily in 2018, I think. Here's evidence that he couldn't delete on his hand. Me having his phone number, his last not deleted message to me on Discord, what he sent me on Twitter DMs to not tell his ex the truth about our friendship.
Alright, later, Aiden.
Our friendship was like him telling a friend to relay a message to me. What?
Damn.
Bro, I feel like I'm not comprehending what I'm reading right now.
This is
Hold on.
2018.
What he sent me on Twitter DMs to not tell his ex the truth about our friendship was like him telling a friend to relay the message to me. Oh, I think she's just explaining the.
Yeah, I get it.
My heart goes out to every single woman. Yeah, okay. So he said, don't respond or something. Just, Lena said she's gonna ask you things. Oh,
Hey, Ree.
I think,
I don't think we should be friends anymore. I just wanted to say you're right about me, and I'm sorry for calling you a fake. I'm the fake. I was angry I couldn't control my feelings earlier. You were right about me. I'm a piece of shit. I'm really sorry. I don't expect us to ever talk again. I just know you're right about me. This one says, she was right. I was angry about being a piece of shit. I'm the fake one, not her. Tell her to keep me blocked. I deserve it. Oh, brother.
this guy stinks.
Like he's trying to
Deflect
play
that,
like ew, and then he goes to do it like 6 years later. He's probably been doing it every time he has a girlfriend.
like what? Okay.
Yikes.
I was angry and couldn't control my feelings earlier. You're right about me. I'm a piece of shit. I'm really sorry. I couldn't ever. I don't expect it. I feel like he self sabotages himself and then never. Bro, this whole thing is self sabotage. I'm not gonna lie. Like, hey Dylan, got in a thing with Ree earlier. We blocked each other. Tell her we were better off not friends. But she was right. I was angry and being a piece of shit. I'm the fake, not her. What? I'm the fake, not her. About what? Try to keep me blocked. I deserve. What is this?
Like I'm saying, you're trying to play a
Tell her to
little.
keep me blocked. I deserve it. I'm really sorry, man. The gang has not even replied once, mind you. And you're talking about, I'm really sorry, man. She's good. I'm not. I'm sorry. I was angry and couldn't control my. Anyways, next Sykkuno stream is gonna be from me. I'm gonna be the next Sykkuno. No, I'm kidding. Let me stop. Let me stop, bro.
Listen,
They're gonna get me, bro. They're gonna get me.
No, bro. Listen, they're busy getting him. 8 years, Musa, from 2018 to 2026, and that's just the earliest we've seen so far. That's 8 years
Bro,
of
this is
him
crazy.
of talking to different girls online while potentially having other partners in between.
That's crazy. She should keep me blocked. I deserve. He said this twice.
Like,
Tell her she was right about me. Okay, whatever, bro. Let's see his comments. Let me go read those. Hold on. Sykkuno. What if he deactivated his Twitter? Psych. Oh, it's still active.